There's really no way to deny it or get around it. Temperatures are hot and humid, causing many of us to seek shade and air-conditioned spaces. While as uncomfortable as that may be for humans, it can be just as uncomfortable and even dangerous for our pets. President and CEO of the Humane Society of Greater Dayton, Brian Welke, says during the summer months it's important to pay attention to signs that your pet may be experiencing heat stress.
Prevention is probably the most important thing, making sure to prevent that from happening. But if it were to happen, you start to see dogs get very lethargic, they start panting, they become listless. Whenever things like that start to occur, you really have to get them to a vet very, very quickly.
Welke said one of the main reasons for this, animals process overheating differently than humans, making it especially important to monitor your pet's behaviors when they're outside.
Dogs, for example, don't sweat like people sweat. So they get rid of heat through their tongue and through their feet. And so it's really important to be mindful of what kind of pet you have and making sure that if you want to exercise them, maybe exercise them early in the morning, later in the evening when it's cooler out. But always give them fresh water, always make sure they have access to shade so they're not directly in the heat.
And one of the biggest tips for pet owners, the National Humane Society says to never ever leave your pet in the car, even if it's running and the AC is on. And they give an example on their website where they say even on an 85-degree day with the windows down, temperatures inside the car can still reach up to 102 degrees, and that can cause your pet to suffer from organ damage and even death.
Read up on the type of animal that you have and understand its requirements, but it's not acceptable by any standards to have pets overheat during the summer months.
Welke says the most important thing to remember is to treat your pet the way you would want to be treated in this heat, keeping them hydrated and in cool spaces as much as possible. He says if you see a pet that you think is in trouble due to the heat, to call for help. I'm Lauren Mixon, 2 News, working for you.